Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you guys all have had a really good week. We have had a good week around here. We have been prepping for a huge, massive project in our yard. It's finally starting on Monday morning and I can't wait. Craig and I have been saving for this particular project for quite some time. One of the reasons that we chose this particular house is because of the yard that we have here. Both the front and the back are beautiful, beautiful to start with, but it certainly has been neglected over the last decade or so, and we want to bring it back to life. So we have been saving to be able to do this, and I'm so excited about it. We spend a lot of time outside year round because we have a really beautiful covered patio area with like a big fireplace, and yeah, we're working with a professional landscape designer to do it, so the plans she's come up with, you guys, are incredible. So I cannot wait to share pictures with you over on Instagram. I may also do a tour of, probably not the front of our house. That still makes me nervous to put that out there on the internet. But I will probably show you guys a video of the backyard once it's all completed. So anyway, we're really looking forward to that. I have a lot of stuff to share with you guys today, just around like beauty things. So we're just going to dive right into it. I will put links for everything down below in the description box. So if you want to know where to purchase anything, that information is down there. And we're going to start with perfume. If you guys missed it, I feel like the video didn't get a ton of views, and I was really hoping that it would for this particular video because it was a collab that I did. And it's a collab with my friend Kathy from over at Kathy's Beauty Care Chats, and I just really enjoy her so much. So I will put all the links to my videos from earlier this week in the description box down below. But we did a perfume tag together, so I actually did not feature either of these in that tag that we came up with, but I was rocking these this week, and I love both of these scents. The first is Amazing Grace from Philosophy. I did share that my wedding scent was Falling in Love from Philosophy. I love the Falling in Love almost as much. Well, I love that a little bit more, I guess I should say, than the Amazing Grace, but this one's really beautiful too. You can see I'm almost done with it, so I am actually making a little bit of a concerted effort to finish this one up and to just get it out of my collection. I'm sure I'll replace it with something else ASAP because that is how I am when it comes to perfume. But this is gorgeous. If you've never smelled it, it's very clean, very fresh, and so non-offensive. Like when I used to work outside of the home in an office setting back in the day when I was a social worker, fragrances were not really encouraged in the office. Some people have sensitivities, I guess. But this was the one that I could always get away with. Some of my perfumes I got in trouble for, and I had to like tone it down a little bit. This one, however, no one complained about. I was that girl in the office. Some of you would have probably hated me. My second favorite from the week was Skylar Arrow. I actually really enjoy this one mixed with Amazing Grace. This is a little bit more of a, I would say, warm, slightly spicy fragrance. Not really spicy, but just a little bit more like evening, whereas I would consider this a daytime fragrance. But together, I'm wearing them together right now. They're amazing. One of the questions in our tag video was, do you mix your perfumes together? And I do. You guys know I do it with home fragrance. I do it with perfume as well. So make sure you go check out that video if you haven't already. Let's talk about hair. So a couple favorites from this week. I'm kind of trying to use this up, and I love it. I will immediately repurchase it. I actually have an Aveda salon about 5 minutes from my house, so I will go pick up another one of these as soon as I'm done. This is the Nutriplenish Leave-In Conditioner. This is fantastic. If you have hair like mine, fine, thin, you know, type of hair, you should try this because it really hydrates incredibly well and it's lasting hydration and moisture and softness for your hair. But it doesn't weigh it down, which is huge for me. So if you've never tried this, I can highly recommend it, especially for gray hair. Have I done a gray hair favorites in a while? I can't remember. Did you guys hear that snoring? Old Penny Panopoulos down here is taking a nap next to me while I'm filming, and it's really cute. A second hair favorite is actually a favorite of mine for my daughter Stella. Stella does not like to wash her hair every single day. She doesn't necessarily need to quite yet because her skin hasn't ramped up the oil production. She's 8. However, her hair does need some help the following day just to like freshen up. And this is fantastic. And we love this Hosk Manoy coconut line just for her in terms of like shampoo and conditioner as well. But on days where she wants to go maybe like 2-3 days without washing her hair, this is a great refresh for her. This is their dry shampoo. It smells good. So I love smelling this because it reminds me of Stella's head. And I don't know if, I'm sure a lot of moms do this, but my favorite thing in the world is to like hold her close to me and to smell her head. When she was a baby, I just would sit there for hours and like sniff her head. Craig thought it was a little weird, but I think she just smells so good. Like she smells mine. Like that's what I think. When I smell her, I think mine. I love it. So anyway, this smells like Stella, so I love the smell of this stuff. I've got some skincare here to share with you guys. I've got so this was PR, so this was sent to me from Cora. Cora, as you guys might be aware, is Miranda Kerr's line. A PR person from them reached out and they're going to be launching a new product. The product was actually supposed to launch, I think, this month, but it got pushed back to later on in the year. They're reformulating a little bit, but they still wanted to send me a few things. So they asked what I was interested in trying in, and I mentioned this being one of the things because I have seen this in Sephora multiple times and I've never picked it up. But this is great, you guys. This is their Noni Radiant Eye Oil. Noni is a type of oil that Miranda includes in a lot of her skincare items. But this is just a rollerball style. So you literally like roll it underneath. First off, it feels like $1 million when you're rolling this on. Second off, this oil absorbs almost instantly. At first I was a little nervous because I was like, ooh, oil in the under eye area. This is bound to like cause some milia or clogged pores or be greasy. No, not at all. This is fabulous. I'm so excited about this. I will be repurchasing this. This is fantastic. If you've never tried it, I can highly recommend it. So that's great. In terms of masks this week, I am testing a couple of new ones, but I did also fit in a treatment of the Drunk Elephant TLC Sukari Baby Facial. I love this one. I do have the Ordinary's version of this. Here's what I think the difference is for me with the Ordinary's version and this. I think that this one is maybe slightly more effective, faster. I feel like with the Ordinary one, I have to use it twice, whereas this one, I only need to use it maybe once to see the same results, if that makes any difference. But what I really like about this that is different from the Ordinary one is I feel like this is a little more gentle at the same time. More effective, but more gentle, maybe more conditioning treatments in this version. Does that justify the price gap between the two? Probably not for most people. And I would say if you're on a budget, get the one from the Ordinary. I will also link that one down below in the description box as well. Because what you can do is just go in with like either a nice hydrating mask afterwards with the Ordinary, or just moisturize really well. And that'll kind of give you the same like conditioning benefits that you get from this by itself. But basically, this is a 25% AHA, 2% BHA. So it's a great way to refresh your skin very quickly. And it just makes my skin glow. I used it, what was it? Tuesday, and my skin still feels like it's like super fresh looking and just very smooth. Another drunk elephant, apparently I'm in drunk elephant mode. I got this out for my July skincare routine because this is a great moisturizer for those of us with oily skin. This is their Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. It is a really nice gel. It absorbs very quickly into the skin. You can see it's just translucent gel, but it absorbs very quickly, and then you are left with just a nice amount of hydration for an oily skin type, but without feeling like you're greasy or you have something heavy on your face. So this has been great. I love this. Another item that I've been loving, and I mostly use this on my neck and my décolletage at this point. This is the Derma E De-Stress Calming CBD Serum. This isn't the first time this has been in a Friday Favorites. It's just such a great hydrator, you guys. And if you are dealing with rosacea or any type of irritation in your skin, I would highly encourage you to check this out as a serum or even a lightweight moisturizer for those of you with very oily skin, because this is a hydrating serum. This has hemp seed oil in it. It also has aloe vera extracts, aloe vera and herbal extracts in it. It's just very soothing and just is great for layering with my retinols that I like to use on my neck meat. So if you have not checked this out, this gets really good reviews. Go read up on that. I didn't bring the actual thing in, but my other like hair favorite from the week was the Science of 10 Perfect Blend Mask from Alterna. Now here's the thing about this particular product. I think it's actually technically discontinued from Alterna, but you can still find it very readily. It's kind of a little bit more expensive. I bought mine off of Skin Store because they were having a great like 25% off sale. And then I also got like 12% cash back from Rakuten. So it really brought the price of this down pretty significantly. So that's why I splurged on it. I really like it a lot. If you missed that Mask Monday video, I will also link that one down below, but that is a great hair mask. Makeup, let's talk some makeup. So this week I was using both of these. I keep wanting to say Kat Von D, but it's now KVD Beauty. Kat Von D is no longer involved with KVD. These blushes are gorgeous, you guys. If you have stayed away from the brand for all of the obvious reasons for the last few years, come back to it now that she's not a part of it, because these blushes are amazing, you guys. I started out with, what's the one that is, no, I can't remember. Here it is. I started out with Rosebud, which is a beautiful mauve. I gotta show you guys this one too now because, I have to. So this is the Rosebud. Love. If you like mauves, you have to get Rosebud. But really the two that I've been sporting this week, because it's summertime, is Foxglove here and Peony. Ooh, I'm wearing Peony today. I love it. I love these blushes, you guys. One, they don't disappear on my oily skin. Two, they are vibrant without being like clown shades, if that makes sense. They stay put all day long. My oil doesn't eat the blush. It's great. And the colors are gorgeous. Just trust me on this one. They're fabulous, fabulous blushes. I did my summertime foundation review for you guys, not review, tutorial this week. These two were the products I used. I get a lot of questions about my powder foundation routine, so I did the summertime version for you guys. The Wanderlust powder foundation in the shade Light and the Baked Balance and Brighten in Fair is what I used. Both of these are fantastic for oily skin. If you struggle with oily skin and you normally use a liquid foundation, I really encourage you to branch out and to try a powder foundation. They look so good on the skin as long as you use the right techniques to really buff them into the skin. Obviously, if you have a very dry, dehydrated, flaky skin type, maybe a cream or like liquid foundation is better for you. But really, if you are normal, combination, oily, you should try powder foundation. I think it looks so much more natural on the skin. I got a couple of questions about like how I would cover like dark circles or how I would use concealer to cover up any blemishes. And here's the thing, I don't really cover that stuff up. Like I don't want my skin to be like a mask. Or I guess I don't want my makeup to look like a mask. If I have a little pimple and it shows through, I'm okay with that. And I would really encourage all of you to kind of accept that as well. You know, you don't always have to like cover everything up. Like everybody has a flaw or two, or I don't know, 5. Like it doesn't matter. Everybody has flaws. Just let them be what they are. Obviously you have to be comfortable with it. So if it makes you feel better to cover something up with concealer, definitely do that. But I don't. You know, I think I'm lucky with my skincare that my skin's usually in pretty good shape, but occasionally I will get a breakout here and there, and I leave it. It is what it is. I don't want to like plaster my face with a bunch of stuff and just make the breakout worse. I think that's the main reason why I don't use concealers on breakouts or anything like that, is because I have found in the past that it just almost clogs the pores even more. It makes me feel like my skin can't breathe, and I don't like that feeling. That's the reason why I don't use liquid foundation, is because I don't like that feeling of like feeling like I'm wearing a heavy mask. When I see YouTube people do liquid foundation tutorials, it just always makes me think that can't feel good. It can't feel good to have to wear that all day. Does this provide the fullest of coverage? No, but then again, that's not my go-to look. So, my mascara pick of the week is the Milani Highly Rated. I've already gone through a tube of this before. This is a great volumizing mascara. I did do a top 5 mascara picks from the drugstore. That went up yesterday. So this was in that video. This is a great mascara, you guys. It's a natural bristle brush. I do put a little bit of a curve in mine because I feel like that works best with my eye shape, but this does come like completely straight, if that makes sense. I just bend it by putting it in here and like bending it like this, that type of situation. Works for me. You don't have to do that. And lip products, you guys. So I did get a PR package from Wander Beauty this week, which I always really appreciate because they have great makeup. They have really nice skincare as well, but this is new to them. This is their Double Date Lip and Cheek in the shade Rendezvous and Swipe. So this is a cream, so I don't use this on my face. I've been using this on my lips. This is a gorgeous lip color, you guys. Look at that pink. It's so pretty. I'll show you what I have on my lips right now, but this I've been sporting a lot this week and I love it. And the bottom is just a really nice clear balm, so there's obviously no color to that. You can use the bottom one to get a little bit more shine onto the pink, but it's just a really great hydrator by itself. This is a really nice little thing to have like in your purse for on the go or to keep like on your vanity. It's just really, really nice. I love that a lot. And they also sent one of their On The Glow blush and illuminators. Once again, this is a cream product. I'm not using this on my face. I'm using this on my lips. I have used this as a lip color, and this is the most beautiful mauve-y brown lip color. I could see myself sporting this all fall long. It's so pretty, and it's really nice on the lips too. The other side is a highlighter, and I've been using that like in the center of my lips, so I'll show you what the highlight portion is. You can see that I kind of have a little bit of that mauve mixed in with that, but there is the highlighter. Again, really nice cream products. So I like to, there we go, mix those two. Look at that. That's such a pretty color, you guys. Oh, I love it. That's beautiful. But what do I have on my lips right now? So Milani came out with these new Fruit Fetish balms. I think this is just a lip balm. I picked up Strawberry Lemonade when I was at Fred Meyer the other day, and I love this. That's all that I have on my lips right now. So it's just my natural lip color, and then just a little bit of a touch of pink from this guy. You can see there's just a little bit of a pink tint to this, but it just feels so good on the lips, you guys. And oh, it's hard to talk and do that. It just feels great. I love, and it smells really good too. It does smell like strawberry lemonade. Not crazy strong, but it's there. I don't know. I like Milani as a drugstore makeup. Obviously, I've got their mascara here too. So I think they're a pretty good brand. If you haven't looked into them, I would encourage you to do so. They are cruelty free, so that's a bonus. And then my last thing for you guys is actually my eyeshadow palette of the week. And you can see, well, it's not really coming off on camera. It's pretty pink in real life, but I did quite a bit of pink this week on my eyes. And I was using the Rosé Edit, specifically this shade. This is so pretty. That is gorgeous on the eyes. Like, I have loved blending just that out in my crease and then using actually this shade right below it here, which is just a matte pink. I've been doing that on my lid. So those two together, and I love that look. It's very summery, very fun, very fresh. I'm a fan. So that's what I have for you guys this week. Lots of fun things, a few new things, some things I'm using up. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a really good weekend. I do have some home fragrance videos lined up for this coming weekend if you're interested in that kind of stuff. If you are new, I hope that you will take the time to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.